All right. Hello. Welcome to the Thursday night show. We've got some really cool stuff tonight. If you're a fan of Lady Death, if you're a fan of Jamie Tyndall, if you don't know who Jamie Tyndall is, then we're going to turn you on to another fantastic artist to enrich your world today. I've got some really cool stuff from Josh's Treasure Finds. We've got some cool items from the convention in North Carolina, Heroes Con, that we've got signed, one of a kinds, and some really cool stuff there as well. Thank you for sticking around, and go ahead and share out. We're going to do the Dice of Discount tonight, and I'm going to be flying solo. Steven is under the weather, and man, it's some ugly weather out there anyway. And it's been nasty since about 3 o'clock. But we're going to do the Dice of Discount. We're going to do this show. And there's your information up there for everything. Hi, Raylyn. Nice for you to be here. At least I get to see you this way. And let's see. If you share out today... There we go. There's your share out. We're going to get you White Widow number 2. Two versions of that one, the trade, and then the really super cool pink prism super. This is the one that everybody loves, is this one right here. And then a really cool shiny number 4 White Widow as well. There you go. And that's Jamie's work right there, Jamie Tyndall. And I think out of the 3, that's the only one that's by him. But he's got some other great stuff coming up, so stick around for that, especially if you're a Star Wars, a Red Sonja, or a Vampirella fan. You are not going to want to miss some of the Jamie covers that I've got for there. Share out to win on the White Widows. Thank you, Ken. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Nice to see you there as well. And let's come back over here, and we'll do the Dice of Discount. Like I said, I'm flying solo today, so if things move a little bit slower, it's not going to be as hectic a pace. I want you guys to be able to look at the books and really cool stuff that we've got coming up. And we're going to take our time a little bit. Yes, well done, books. All right, so the discount, that's a 6. We're keeping that. So there you go. Your discount so far is going to be 16%. Now, the way we do this is I start out with the 6-sided dice. And we do one roll at the beginning and one roll at the end. And at the end, we'll get another roll, and we'll roll all 3. We'll find out what your ultimate discount is going to be for the day. But right now, every book that I throw up here, you are going to get 16% off of that as well. There you go. There's those White Widows for the share-out win today. All right, let's start out with this one. We'll start out with one that won't give you sticker shock. How's that? We'll start out with, here we go, Lady Death. The newest one, Sacrificial Annihilation. The, hang on a second, Bedside Edition. This is the Bedside Edition. They are signed by Brian Paluto. They are $6 each. And I've got these two separated because I've got his signature in silver on this one, and then kind of a coppery goldish kind of color on that one, if you can see it. I don't think, there you go. There you go. Of course, these do come with the COA on the back of that. These are only $6 a piece. They are signed by Brian. And let me get my share out over here, and it is a gorgeous cover of Lady Death there. There we go. We got our share out to wins. And if anybody's a fan of statues in Josh's Treasure Finds, man, we got some amazing statues. Jason, all right, I got you for it. You want the silver, gold, don't care on that one? I'll get you set up. Here we go. All right, that is Jason Morrell. All right. Hey, Patton.
Hey.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone. Is Tim here?
No, Tim is not here today.
Slacker.
I know. He's a loser. All right, Jason, got you covered on the Lady Death. Ken wants one of the silver and the gold. Cool. And I do have one more of those, guys. So there you go. All right, Ken, I got you squared away. Let me see, Jason. No, I got you. All I got is silver. One silver one left. I got you a silver one, Jason. Sorry. All right, so that's going to be the Lady Death. Let's pop over here. And I've got some others. This one's going to be the one that Raylan's going to lose her mind about, I'm sure. She's already... Here we go. This is Blasphemy Anthem number 1. High Fashion Naughty Violet Edition. High Fashion Violet Edition of Blasphemy Anthem number 1. Let me see if I can get that. It is a gorgeous painting on that one.
Hello again.
Trying to get that one. Maybe that would look better without all the glare on it. Let's try that. Let's see. This one is also signed by Brian with the COA. See if this looks better with the without all that glare on it. It's hard for me to tell from way over here. Blasphemy Anthem number 1, High Fashion Naughty Violet Edition, because Lady Death is naughty in her violet nightie there. And this one is going for $30. It is signed with the COA. I got 2 of those for you guys.
I grabbed the wrong person's stuff.
Let's see, Anthony 1. Anthem 1. Okay, so both of those are gone. All right. So that's Jason. No. Okay. Gotcha, Jason. One of those for Jason. All right. Next up on the Lady Death. I've still got one of these left. There you go, guys. Let's see if we can make sure we get this one. All right. This is one of my favorite ones here. There you go. This is Apocalyptic Abyss number 1. The Super Duper Hollow Foil Edition. Limited to only 350 made.
Does it actually say all that on the cover?
It does actually say all that. Look. Not Super Duper. I put
okay.
the Super Duper in there because it is actually a really cool foil.
It is. It's really nice.
One of the cooler foil ones I've seen. This one is also, see, you catching all of that? Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. This is Lady Death Apocalyptic Abyss number 1 Hollow Foil Edition. Only 350 of these made, and it's going for $45. There you go. And for $30, we've got Cataclysmic Majesty number 1, also Hollow Foil Edition. That one's $30 with Lady Death, with the crown and the cool pumpkins and the super hollow foils. There you go. 2 Lady Deaths. That one's going to go for $30, and that one's going for $45. Let me get these out of the way. Also from Coffin Comics. Make sure I get lined up here. All right. Also from Coffin Comics is La Muerta. La Muerta, the Killer Babe. This is a super foily edition also. This is Onslaught number 1 Mega Foil Edition. And I hope you guys can see how much foil is actually built into this thing. This is $30. It is signed by Brian Paluto right up here on the top, and also comes with the COA. There you go, La Muerta Super Foily Edition. for that one. Also from Coffin Comics. There we go. We're lined up. If you're a fan of Mendoza style, Mendoza and Bill McKay, that kind of thing, then these will be right up your alley. This is Hell Witch #1 Nightmare Edition. Only 88 of this one made, the trade, and only 100 of the risques made. Regular is signed with the COA. The risque is signed with the COA. Both of them signed right up here under the title Hell Witch. Regular trade edition is going for 20, which kind of is weird. The risque is going for 30. I would think it'd be kind of reversed because there's only 88 of these and only 100 of these. But there you go. Hell Witch #1 Nightmare Edition. Regular and risque, 20 and 30 on that one. Next, we got Lady Death, Apocalyptic Abyss #1. This is I forgot what they called this one. Hang on a second. I've got my notes. My cheat sheets. This is the Comic Shop Raw Edition. Comic Shop Raw Edition. $20. Black and white. Signed COA. $20 for the Apocalyptic Abyss. Trade. Jason, I'm confused. You want this one? Or, oh, you want this one, the Hell Witch? Trade. That one right there. That's the one you want? Gotcha, Jason. All right. Back over here to the Lady Death Apocalyptic Abyss #1 Comic Shop Raw Edition. $20. Signed with COA. And if you're a fan of the foily, here we go. Another Lady Death. This one is really cool. It's Cataclysmic Majesty #1 Mega Foil Edition. And all the rings, all the spell stuff, all the runes on this are all inlaid in silver foil. Trying to get that so you can see all of that. This one's going for 40. It's a thick square bound book. Signed by Brian Pulido. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I'll have to actually just call them one day and ask him, how do you pronounce his last name? He doesn't care as long as he gets our money, right? $40 on Cataclysmic Majesty #1 Mega Foil Edition on the Lady Death there. And last one, as you see my arm there. Last one of the evening for Lady Death. Let me get that lined up before I do that one. Jason, you want the Lady Death, that Mega Foil one? This one right here? I'll throw that one up there. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I got you covered on that one. All right, and there we go. Lady Death Rules, Volume 3. This is a hardbound book. Right there. Some of the best covers. It is signed right here on the cover by Brian Pulido. And let's see. Oh no, this is the actual story. Okay. Sorry guys. Lady Death Rules. It is a hardbound edition. $35 with the exclusive cover on that one as well. $35 for Lady Death Rules. That's my Lady Death stuff. For now, I've got some sets. If you guys are really interested, we'll do that in a little while. But before we do that, let's change gears a little bit. to show you guys some cool stuff. Let's see. I'm going to set it up here. All right. Now, we did Heroes Con in North Carolina, and I spent a good part of my time there looking for artists to get stuff signed. And one of the coolest guys that I met there, some of you may or may not know, is Joseph Michael Linsner. He's been doing this for a long time. He started out with the Dawn series, and that's the series that got his artwork noticed and really put him on the map. And since then, he's been doing work for everybody. And lately, he's been doing a lot of work for Dynamite. And he was generous enough to sign just about everything that I put in front of him with a big smile. And, well, I mean, he was making money there. We were getting his signature on some stuff for you guys. And any of these that you like and purchase tonight, we will give you a COA since they were signed in front of us, so we can verify that it was Linsner that signed it, and you will have an authentic Epico COA for your Linsner signed books. And there's actually quite a few of them, and some of them are really cool. This is Sacred 6 number 1. Sacred 6 number 1, the Linsner cover. Here we have Hell Sonya number 2. Those are both going for $15. $15 on both of those. All right, over here we've got Betty Page, Curse of the Banshee number 1. Betty Page, Curse of the Banshee number 1. This is the 1 in 50. 1 in 50 Linsner black and white. It is going for $30. And the newest issue of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, number 7, signed by Linsner for $10. That one's a signed Linsner for $10. Over here, let's see. All right. Some more Linsners that we got done. Immortal Red Sonja. This is Immortal Red Sonja number 3. Going for $10 here. Signed. We'll get you a COA on that one. And then this one is Deja Thoris Winter's End. One shot. 1 in 30 Linsner cover. With Deja Thoris and John Carter of Mars. This one's going for $10. And this one, the Virgin variant, is going for $20. Signed on that one as well with the beautiful Linsner art. Over here, here we go. All right, so we got Dynamite Lives number 3. Dynamite Lives at number 3. The bald-headed Vampirella kissing the zombie head, signed by Linsner. $10 on Dynamite Lives number 3. This one is Red Sonja Holiday Special Virgin variant. It is signed great big across the top there. $15 for the Holiday Special on the Red Sonja with the Linsner autograph. And let's see. Switching over. There we go. All right. This is Hell Sonja number 4, the 1 in 11 Virgin variant. Hell Sonja number 4, 1 in 11 Virgin variant, signed with the COA for $15. All right, Jason, gotcha on that one, and the Deja Thoris. Gotcha, Jason. All right, Hell Sonja number 4, $15. And if you're a fan of Frank Frazetta's, that's hard to say, fan of Frank Frazetta and Linsner's work, this is perfect for you. It's Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, cover by Lenzner, $10, signed. Right there. Two sketch variants for Lenzner. Right there. Two sketch variants. This one is Red Sonja, and I can't remember the number on it. Red Sonja, it's sketch variant, signed, $20 on this one. This is a Deja Thoris, 1 in 10. Lenzner signature, COA, $15 on that sketch variant. All right, Jason, got you for the Death Dealer. All right, we got the two sketch variants. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. All right, then we're going to switch. I got one more Lenzner. There you go. Red Sonja, number 8. The new series by Mirka Andolfo. This is the Lenzner B cover on that one. It is signed. We'll get you COA, $10 for Red Sonja, number 8. Right there. All right, no takers on the sketch. All right, so hold on to your hats. All right, here we go. The Red Sonja Valentine's Day Special 2022. This is the cover by Sozo Maeka. She was really cool. We met her. She was at North Carolina. She did this absolutely gorgeous cover. Even the trade version of this has gone through the roof. The black and white, which is signed right here in silver, shiny silver pen, right there, is $45. This is the 1 in 11A. And if you were fortunate enough back when that first came out, you could get that one for $20. And it's gone up with the signature. That one's going for $45. The full color one has gone through the roof. Sozo signed it right here in gold. We will COA both of those for you. And that one has gone through the roof. They've gone crazy over this one. It is going for $95 now, signed. We'll give you a COA on either one of these. $45 for the black and white, $95 for the color. Plus, on top of that, don't forget, you get your 16% discount minimum. So even at the worst case scenario, and it ends up being 3 snake eyes, you would get 19% off of that. Almost 20%. I would give you 20% off. So minimum, you're going to get 20% off of those books. So here we go. The Sozo Red Sonja Valentine's Day Special. $45 for the black and white. $95 for the color. And both of them signed. What's not showing, John? What do you mean not showing? Is it that one? There we go. Now. Sorry, I had the wrong button on. These are the Sozo. Black and white, Red Sonja, Valentine's Day Special. Color, Valentine's Day Special. Both signed. This one's signed in silver. That one's signed in gold. $45 for the black and white. $95 for... Yeah, I had my buttons mixed up. The cameras got reversed before the show, so I'm still trying to adapt and overcome. All right, John. Yeah, there they are. That's the Sozo for $45 on the black and white, $95 on the color. Both of them signed. And we will give you a official Apicos Okie Dokie COA if you buy those. And you're going to get at least 20% off tonight so far. Okay, back to the Harleys that I was talking about. I was not talking about, but you were seeing. All right, Harley Quinns. Here you go. This is Harley Quinn number 40. And Harley Quinn number 39. Not really high dollar books, except that we got them dual signed by Amanda Connor, who did the cover artwork, and she did the interior artwork on some of these. on one of these, I think she did. And then her husband, Jimmy Palmiotti, who also did some of the inks and colors on some of these books. He's worked on all of this stuff. They worked together as a team, and since they were both there, we went ahead and got a dual signing on those. These are $15 each. Amanda Connor and Jimmy. Amanda and Jimmy on this as well. So there you go. There's your Harley tie-in and why I had 2 Harley books sitting there while I was talking about these 2 gorgeous books by Souza. So there's your Harleys again. Let me get the Souzas out of the way. Get my arm out of the way. Let's see, we're going to do those as a pair. Okay, here we go. If you're a fan of Michael Cho, he was also there. This is Michael Cho's Thor. This is also signed, Thor number 13, the exclusive Michael Cho cover variant. $25 for the Cho cover with his signature on that one as well. All right, Ashley got you for Harley number 39. Let me grab that one out real quick. Number 39. All right. I'll let you stare at Michael Cho for just a second while I get Ashley squared away. Alrighty. And all these signatures, guys, I will let Henry and Tim know that we need COAs for all of these. Not sure if anybody right off the top of their head is familiar with Bud Root, one of the classics of kind of risque art. He does some great monsters too. He did a Godzilla for my son while we were at there, and it looks fantastic. This is, hang on just a second, this is Cave Woman Pangean C number 9, special edition, limited to only 750 copies, and it's also now signed by Bud Root with 2022, and of course we'll get you a COA on that one as well. Bud Root with the Cave Woman Pangean C number 9. He likes healthy women, as you can tell. And that one's going for $40. Now, of all the people that were there signing stuff, and he was making his money, but one of the coolest ones that we met this weekend and actually got to sit down and chat with for a little bit was the one, the only Scotty Young. Super cool dude. He was so laid back and easygoing, not pretentious at all for a guy that's making bank on silly kid covers. If I had, okay, Dennis. Are you talking about it, North Carolina? Unless Henry or Tim or one of us was there to see it, I don't think you can. Just because they have to witness the signature for them to do the COA. And I know they're upstanding guys, and they probably wouldn't fib like that if they didn't actually see it. No, you had it done at Epicos. Yeah. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, Dennis, just talk to Henry about it, or Tim. If you actually got it signed here on Free Comic Book Day, and they were here, I'm sure they can help you out with that. They do have a little Epicos COA that they print up and will stick with any book that they sell you that they know is signed, and they'll stand behind it. Okay, so Scotty Young on the Savage Spider-Man number 1 here. And the funny thing about Scotty Young is his signature always looks... Yeah. They'll take care of you on that, Dennis. Yeah, definitely. Just come in and talk to Henry or Tim. I'm sure they'll square you away. Savage Spider-Man number 1, $15. Scotty Young signature right there. And Alien number 1, which has jumped up in value. And this is a Scotty Young signature right there. His signature always looks like he signed it upside down. But it's really cool. And once again, you can get COAs for the 2 Scotty Youngs as well. All right, I got a 3 set here coming up. And then I got one that's really cool. And we'll see if anybody jumps on that one. All right, so we got 3 Wonder Womans here. Wonder Woman Evolution, number 3, 4, and 5. And I've got them in reverse order. Those are all signed by Stephanie Phillips, who is the writer of those 3. And there we go. All right. So Stephanie Phillips signed all 3 of these in North Carolina. Once again, you get your COAs. These are $15 each for the Stephanie Phillips. There's her signature there. And I just covered up her signature there and right there. So there's Stephanie Phillips. Wonder Woman Evolution, the writer, signed all 3 of those, $15 a piece. And then I got one that I'm super stoked about just because I'm a huge fan. I went all fanboy on this guy. Let me move those. I went all fanboy on Chris Claremont and the signed X-Men 135 first appearance of Dark Phoenix. Guys, this one is $75. And as far as the condition of the book, I would give it between a 6.5 and a 7. Okay, Jamie, which Wonder Woman do you want, or do you want all 3? Just let me know. I'll lay these back out so you can see them, and you can tell me. 3, 4, and 5. All right, this is the Chris Claremont run of the X-Men. Classic X-Men 135. I think it's actually the second appearance of Dark Phoenix, not the first, before somebody jumps on me and corrects me. It's actually the second appearance of Dark Phoenix. She makes her first appearance at the end of 134. Claremont was the writer on this, and his signature's right there, big and bold. So there you are with the classic X-Men 135, signed by Chris Claremont. $75, and you get 20% off of that tonight. Jamie, there's your 3 Wonder Woman Evolutions. I got number 3, number 4, and number 5. Did you want one of those or all 3? Let me know. And that's going to wrap it up on the signatures from that show. Let's see, what else have I got here cool that I can do real quick. And then we're going to jump into the Jamie Tyndall stuff and see what you guys think about that one. All right, so Grimm Fairy Tales adult coloring book here. Artist spotlight on John Royal. It's got some gorgeous artwork in there. If you're a coloring fan, even if you're not, it's still got some great artwork in there. Let's see if I can do this without causing too much of a headache on it. There you go. A lot of the Grimm Fairy Tale characters ready for your embellishment. There you go. All by John Royal. And these are going for $13. $13 each. This is the second one here. This is just volume 3 of the Grimm Fairy Tales adult coloring book. And it's got all kinds of artists. Campbell is in there. J. Scott. There's some Tyndall in there as well. If you're a fan of Grimm Fairy Tales, that one's for you as also. $13 on that one as well. There you go. And let you look at those for just a second. 3. Okay, let's go with all 3. Jamie. All right. All right, so we got that squared away. All right, now I'm gonna bust out the really cool Jamie Tyndall stuff that I've been waiting for a while to show everybody. Here we go. Start with this one. This is Hell Sonya, number 1. It is a wraparound cover. It is signed by Jamie Tyndall. This one is going for $45. Let's see if we can. There you go. It does come with the COA. There you go. All right. Jump over here to Miss Meow. This is Miss Meow number 1. It's called the poison cover, but if you look really closely at the background, it's not really poison. It's more like a venom, especially with the tongue running all the way around. This is a Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con exclusive. And where's the signature? Just trying to see where he signed this one at. Oh, here it is, right here. Signed it in silver pen, Jamie Tyndall, or Tyndall. Comes with the COA, $45 for the New York Comic-Con exclusive there. All right. Vampirella Valentine's Day Special 2022. This one is $40. These are all exclusives to Jamie. $40 for the Vampirella Valentine's Day Special 2022. Let's scoot that. There we go. All right. Let me get this one set up. Vampirella still coming up. If you're a Vampirella fan, here you go. Vampirella Strikes, number 1. This is going to be your trade edition here. Jamie Tyndall exclusive. This is $25 on this one. This is the Virgin variant for $45 on Vampirella Strikes, number 1. And this is the 3-book set. Let me see if I can bust the tape on that. There we go. All right, so you've got the trade. And you've got the Virgin, and you've got the blood, what they call the Blood Virgin. You get all 3 of those for $90. All 3 are signed and come with the COA, and you get this really cool little metal bookmark here, one in each one of the books. So you can go with the trade version for $25, the Virgin for $45, or you can get all 3 books. The trade, the Virgin, and the Blood Virgin book, all 3 for $90. Okay, Ashley, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, Vampirella Strikes, number 1, trade, Virgin, and Blood Virgin for $90. Plus, on top of that, you're going to get a 20% off at least tonight of that one. All right, if you're a fan of Purgatory, if you remember Purgatory from back in the Chaos comic days, and now she's been picked up by Dynamite. Purgatory number 1. 2 gorgeous covers by Jamie Tyndall. Both of them are wraparounds. This is the trade. It is signed. It is a wraparound cover. And you get the metal bookmark and the COA. That one is $25. And the gorgeous close-up of Purgatory. Wraparound cover. We're even going to throw in the clear board that's in there. Metal bookmark, COA, signature right there on Purgatory. Both of those. That one's 25. That one's 45. What would that be? Okay. I'll tell you what, or we'll do the set for 60. Plus your 20% off. We'll do a set for 60. Both of those plus 20% off. Only tonight on the Thursday night show. And just for you guys. Alright, if you're a fan of the new Draculina spinoff from Vampirella, Draculina. This is Draculina number 3. Draculina number 3. Trade edition by Jamie is $25. And the Virgin variant is $45 on that one. Draculina number 3. If anybody whoever buys Jamie books tonight, Jamie Tyndall books, I'll throw in a couple of freebies also from his White Widow stuff. Draculina number 3, Trade and Virgin. All right. If you're a Vampirella fan, here you go. These are the ones that everybody went nuts over. This is Vampirella number 25, the final of that run. Both of these are 45. This is the white wedding. This is the black wedding dress. White wedding dress, black wedding dress. Both of these are wraparounds with the metal bookmarks and the COAs and the signatures. This one here and this one here. Closer look at these. These are both just absolutely gorgeous books. $45 for each one of these. Or I'll do the pair for $75. How's that? I'll knock $15 off if you take the pair of them tonight. Plus your 20% off. There you go. And then following up that one, if you're a Vampirella fan, oh, I've still got all 4 of these. Wow. Okay. If you're a Vampirella fan and you were following the series, right after Vampirella number 25, there was Vampirella and Dracula Unholy. This is Vampirella and Dracula Unholy number 1. You got the trade edition here for $45. It is also wraparound cover with the COA and the signature right down here in the bottom. Here is the blood variant for $45. Wraparound. The runes, which I think this is really cool because it's got the runes in the background of that. With the COA signed right down here inconspicuously in silver. And then also the nighttime variant. So we've got 4 different issues for Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy. All 4 of them just absolutely gorgeous. Trade for $25, and then these 3, the blood, the rune, and the dark, for $45 each. I bet that got attention, didn't it? All right, so there it is on the Jamie Tyndall on the Dracula and Vampirella Unholy union there. Draculina, number 4, signed, Virgin, $45 there, with the big wolf in the background. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you're going to want to stick around for this next set, or the next 2 sets. All right, so Draculina Virgin, number 4, with the big wolf, Draculina, $45. on that exclusive. Here we go. The Princess Leia. This is Miss Meow number 1. Princess Leia Cosplay Edition. Since he can't actually call it cosplay because he would get his ass suit off. Speaking of ass. But anyway, there's Miss Meow. This is the trade edition here, which is the Jedi edition for $25. And of course, the Sith edition for $45. Which Miss Meow, or the cosplay character there, is all tatted up. All the way up there. Much darker and more sinister. Kind of like that. But Jamie signed both of these. Metal bookmark, COA, 25 and 45 on those. And alright, super cool. And if you're not into the Princess Leia, how about the Darth Maul cosplay set? This is the Black Virgin Darth Maul for $45. And then I still have one set left, guys. One set left. This is a 3-book set. This is the trade variant here. These are all signed with COAs. This is the trade variant in white. You get the black variant. And finally, you get the red metal book. Ding, ding, ding. I know you couldn't hear me tap it for real, but that is a metal book there. The metal book alone goes for $80 by itself. And you get a really cool, different metal bookmark there with the COA. All 3 are signed. There's Jamie there. Jamie there. Jamie there. The 3-book set is $100. And you get the trade and the Virgin variant on that one. The Darth Maul cosplay set. This is a new series coming out called Eden. Should be coming out here in July. But we got these early. And that is the Darth Maul cosplay set from Jamie. And if you're a White Widow fan, there is a White Widow number 2, super shiny foily edition. This is from Fan Expo in Canada. It was exclusive to that. It's the metallic variant. I hope you guys are, yeah, there you go. You're catching the glare on that one. That one's going for $20. And then, as we were showing in the share out tonight, if you share out to win, you could win one of these, or you can buy one of the Super Prism foil things, White Widow number 2, also there for $6. This is Jamie Tyndall's artwork. This one is not, but that one's such a cool foil edition. Everybody loves that one. Let me move the Darth Mauls real quick. I'm going to get in your way for just a second. There we go. And then I've got 3 of these left. If you want to go on the cheap end, we can do that as well. $5 for the Jamie Tyndall White Widow Virgin variant right there. That is a gorgeous Virgin variant. I've got 3 of these left. These are $5 a piece. $5 for Jamie's White Widow. I don't even know which number this is. But that cover is so gorgeous, who cares? Alright, so that's going to do it for the Jamie stuff. Of course, if you guys go back and want to check it out and then decide later you want some of these, you can always do that. And let me get set up on what we got next. All right. Well, it looks like... Okay, looks like we've got some of the Josh's Treasure Finds coming up. And there's quite a bit of those. There's your share out to win tonight. The Jamie Tyndall White Widow number 2. the Prism one that it just offered for $6. And number 4, super shiny deluxe blue variant there as well. So that's your share out to win. Let me see what I can get on the Josh's Treasure Finds. Let's start with the weird stuff first. Here we go. If you are a statue fan, let's do this. We got 2 Wonder Woman statues here. One in the classic Wonder Woman get up with the almost more of the movie kind of thing. Sword, shield, cape, all of that. And that one's going for $80. And then the DC Bombshell edition of Wonder Woman, I think, is also $80 with a whole different take on Wonder Woman. Still really sharp. The DC Bombshell, that one's also going for $80. 20% off tonight, minimum. Could be more. Could be more. Let's do these 2. Jumping over here. And I got more comics on the way. We're just kind of taking a break and doing some of these Josh's Treasure Finds. I got a Captain Marvel. This one's going for $60. Let's see if you... There we go. Kind of hard for me to... This gets me far away from the computer, so I have to kind of glance over at what I'm doing here. So there you go. Captain Marvel doesn't have much of a butt. But anyway, $60 on Captain Marvel. And then $60 on Squirrel Girl. This is a really cool Squirrel Girl. If I could get it. Here we go. I don't want to run into... There we go. Squirrel Girl with the jumping squirrel on her shoulder. There you go. $60 on Squirrel Girl. You can get Wonder Woman out of the way. And here we go. Supergirl. Lifting up a motorcycle engine. All tatted up. If you can't see it, it's right here on her waist. Supergirl's tatted up. I'm not even sure which version of Supergirl this is. This is a really heavy, sturdy statue. Detail work is gorgeous on this. This is $100. So with 20% off, you're looking at $80 for the Supergirl statue. All right, now I got to move these 2 and get ready to bring over these heavy dude. I got 2 heavy duty statues, guys. Actually, I don't even think I can get this one under the camera. All right. Well, we're going to try it. This is a massive Harley Quinn statue. Incredible detail. With the Joker and a little dead Batman doll underneath there. Woo. And Harley Quinn with the jetpack. Absolutely gorgeous work on this statue. This one's going for $200. Which would be a significant discount tonight. And then the final statue that I have out of the Josh's Treasure Finds. This thing is just massive. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. This is a Batman and Harley on a train track on a car. This one is $400. It is a massive statue. Rich detail and paint work. Harley fighting Batman on a rail car. Dynamite on the tracks. 2 hyenas fighting Batman. This is a massive statue here. Hard for me to even get it in the frame so that you can see just what all is going on here. This is 400 with the rail car, Batman, Harley Quinn, hyenas. This thing's massive. And the Harley Quinn and the Harley Quinn and Batman are going to be pick up in the store only. Just because they are massive. All right. Now that we've done that. Here we go. Arion, Lord of Atlantis. This is a set that Josh found. It is 1 through 12. This is some old school stuff here. 1 through 12. $15 for the entire bundle. If you're a Doctor Strange fan, you might like Arion. It's kind of the DC's version of Doctor Strange. If he were kind of like in Conan times, maybe. I'm not sure. It was kind of a weird story. So that one is $15 for 1 through 12. Over here, we've got Where Monsters Dwell. This is Frank Cho, the complete series 1 through 5. All of these are the Frank Cho covers. If you're a fan of Frank Cho, his work on Harley Quinn, he's actually done a lot of work. But Harley Quinn, he did some Vampirella stuff too when the new Vampirella came out. These are all Frank Cho covers. Where Monsters Dwell, the Phantom Eagle Flies the Savage Skies. $15 for 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of those. $15 for the set on the Frank Cho covers. All right, and I got a stack of books we can get through pretty quick. There's some really cool oddball stuff in here. If you are a fan of Exo Manowar from Valiant, there you go. I've got a number 1 and a number 2 of that series. Exo Manowar number 1 for $30. Exo Manowar number 2 is going for $10. I've got Batman, the Batman Adventures Holiday Special number 1 with Mr. Freeze. That one is going for $35. $35 on the Batman Adventures number 1 Holiday Special. Hello! Patton is back with us. You want to be on? You want to be famous? I'll make you Facebook famous.
A little bit.
No?
I'm occupied being the only person here.
Okay. Well, that makes you Epicos famous.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
It's not a bad way to look at it.
Okay.
Maybe it is.
Batman Adventures number 28 with Harley Quinn and Joker. This one's going for $35. And here's probably my single most expensive book of the night. The Batman Adventures Mad Love first print.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is the origin of Harley Quinn. This is a first print Batman Adventures Mad Love. $120. $120, and tonight you'll get at least 20% off. If you're needing this one for your collection like I am, then you're looking at it real hard right now and thinking that could be like 30% off, which would really come in handy. Batman Adventures, Origin of Harley, Mad Love, number 1. There you go. X-Men, number 5, versus Omega Red. That one's going for $8. Not a hard book to find. Thought I'd throw it in there for any X-Men fans. Anybody looking for a reader copy of The Dark Knight Returns, the phenomenal series by Frank Miller. If you've never read it, you need this book. It's a reader copy. It's got some damage up here in the corner. It has been read before, and it's got the introduction by Alan Moore. It is great writing by Frank Miller and the great artwork. Dark Knight Returns, and that one is going to go for $10. It is a reader copy. If it weren't a reader copy, it'd be much higher. But if you have not read that series, you need to. Shadow of the Bat. Shadow of the Bat, The Last Arkham. This is the collector set that originally came out. It's going for $7. It has the three-dimensional Arkham Asylum pop-up, the 2 posters in it, the blueprint of Arkham Asylum, and a special edition bookmark if you wanted that. Ooh, great. Okay, Bill, hang on a second. Let me pull that one, and I will be happy to tell you. I do remember that it needed a pressing. Bill, the staples are clean, man. It's really good on that one. There we go. I'll pop this over here and show you. There's almost nothing on the staples. The only thing that I saw was a ding on the back side of it. There was a non-color break ding in it, and that was it. And a quick pressing will get that out. I've got one, looks like one little slight color break right here in the corner. So, I mean, if I had to give it my best guess, once you pressed it out, I'd say it's a solid 8.5. Maybe even creep up a little above that, but that would be stretching it, I think. But it is a clean book. The black is really nice and solid on that. There's no wear on it. No big ugly smudges or anything. Staples are really clean. There's no wear and tear around the staples. It looks like somebody just bought it and just stuck it in the stack and left it. So that's your Batman Adventures. Mad love on that one. Let me know what you think, Bill. All right, so there we go. Shadow of the Bat collector set. Number 1 on that one. Everything's still intact and it looks great. It is polybag still. Okay, Bill. Well, I don't think that one would beat your 9.6. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it would. All right, Batman Year One. This is also by Frank Miller. And also a great read. Goes back to the origins of Batman. Kind of like, well, like it says, Year One. I mean, that's what he did right after he became Batman. $10 on that one. It is also a reader copy. Somebody took it's good care of it, but I mean, you can see the creases where they opened up and read it. There's a little tick right there also. It's kind of weird, but it is a reader copy for $10 on Batman Year One. Over here, Batman, the greatest stories ever told. The greatest Batman stories ever told. This is a huge book. Well, you know what I mean. For a comic book series. It's bigger than a graphic novel. It was originally $16. $10 on this one tonight. The greatest Batman stories ever told. Plus you get your discount on that one. If you're looking for some Batman stories to read, that would be the one to grab. This was a great series also if you've never read A Death in the Family. This is the 4 issues collected in one graphic novel. This one has gone up. This one is in beautiful condition. Well, no, it's got a couple of ticks down here in the corner. This actually, I wish we had taken this to North Carolina. Jim Starlin, the writer of the Death in the Family series, was in North Carolina. If I'd known Josh had this one before we went up there, I probably would have grabbed it and had him sign it. That would have been really cool. But Batman Death in the Family, collected volumes 1 through 4, or issues 1 through 4. There we go. We ended up with a bunch of Batman stuff this week on the Josh's Treasure Finds. And this one, Batman Sword of Azrael, Book 1. Right here, first appearance of Asriel and Nomaz. This is the Book 1 of the Sword of Azrael. This is $10 for the first appearance of Asriel. This is the graphic novel, which collects these. And this is going for $18. That is $10. This is the graphic novel Sword of Azrael, which I think was a 4-part series. And it collects all of those. in that issue right there. Hey, Henry.
Who? Who?
You. And I got a question for you in a minute. Or actually, one of our customers had a question. But we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, over here. One graphic novel I've never seen before. Batman, the Blue, the Gray, and the Bat. Haven't read it. Don't know anything about it. Other than it's going for $5 tonight. If you've never read it, it's Batman on a horseback. If it's the Blue and the Gray and the Bat, maybe Batman during the Civil War. That's all I could tell you. That I'm guessing at. And then a full series over here that I've also never seen before. Batman, Run, Riddler, Run. 3-part series. I got all 3 of them here. $4 each. If you buy all 3, we'll do a $10 special. Batman, Run, Riddler, Run, Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3. $4 a piece, or we'll do them for $10 for the set. That's gonna just about do it. I got one more. If you're an X-Men fan, I got X-Men Unlimited number 1. X-Men Unlimited number 1, the first of that series, for $3. And then X-Men Adventures based on the animated series, which actually Disney is getting ready to redo X-Men, and they're going to call it X-Men 97. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be based on the animated series. I don't think they're going to just revamp the old series. That's not really their style. But I think the X-Men Adventures is going to take off from that. These are $10. X-Men Unlimited number 1 is $3. And that's just about going to do it, guys. That's going to wrap it up. Let's do the final dice roll for the final discount on your books. Here we go. We'll get the X-Men out of the way. Find out how much your discount is tonight. Remember, you can tune in to the show later, rewatch it. If you want to see the statues, they'll all be here. And any of the Jamie Tyndall books or the Lady Death books or any of the books, really, you can message the store and they will be happy to pull those books for you and set them aside, put your name on it, and make sure you get taken care of. That's a 6, a 5, and a 4. That's 11, 15. That's a 31%, guys. So 31% off tonight. It was a good night on the rolls, I'm telling you. So if you go back and you think, I can do that with 30% off of whatever the price was on any of those books or the statues, please send us a message on the website. Hit us up, and we'll be happy to get you squared away. So deep discount tonight. And you guys that bought, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. A little shorter show tonight. We'll be back next week. Next week, I think we're doing Wolverine, Deathstroke, and Conan books. It'll be Wolverine, Deathstroke, and Conan on next week's show. And I'm going to do some deep diving and see if I can pull up some cool stuff on all 3 of those. Guys, you have a safe night. Stay out of the storms. Hopefully they're gone by now. I've been stuck inside the cave here at Upper Coast trying to sell you guys some books, and I haven't been outside yet. So stay safe, take care, and thank you so much for tuning in. Next week we'll have Steve back and a lot of the smart-ass comments as well. All right? Peace.